What is going on, y'all? Travis here, back with Season 7, Episode 21 of Grey's Anatomy. Let's get into it, shall we?
We've all heard the saying. It's one of those things we learn in 7th grade science class. Adapt or die.
Don't understand.
It's 2 words. No sex.
I'm sure there should be more.
But if you're going to choose chief resident, you have to be impartial.
This now?
Sex with me, however hot and excellent, could cloud your judgment.
This is blackmail is what it is.
Final interviews are today. I am on your service. Well, since Teddy's shutting me out of cardio where I can show my style, I'm going to show it to you. So today you'll see me not as your naked and desirable wife, but a focused, efficient, and deserving candidate who's getting in the shower.
I'll come with you.
Yeah. No clouding. This hurts me more than it hurts you.
No, it doesn't.
Adapting isn't easy, though.
That sucks.
You have to fight your competition, fend off their attacks, and sometimes you have to kill.
Good morning. You're meeting with Owen this morning, right? You're not gonna say anything about trial, right?
You know, I thought you were going to say something like good luck, but I guess it's every freaking man for himself, huh?
You do what you need to do to survive.
Yes.
You were instrumental in getting the Chiefs trial approved for phase 1. Mice the humans.
I'm doing that.
I know, you don't like bragging. You don't even have to brag. I mean, your diabetes trial does it for you. It's gonna win every award. Seriously. Just make sure that he knows that you have been instrumental.
I got it. I got the job at Baylor. I got it.
That's awesome.
Well, I don't know. It's in Texas.
Yeah, but that's what you wanted. It's a great program.
I was thinking of sticking around here for another year.
I gotta go. Prep for my meeting with Hunt.
If I'm here when you win chief president, you'll still have a friend.
We all get it's not personal. It's competition. Sometimes you gotta be a shark. Congratulations on Baylor.
Damn, no hint that you want her to stay at all?
Sorry I'm late. I was cramming.
You got that in the bag.
I'm more worried about the interview with the social worker. Nothing in my life has prepared me for this. My mother was about as nurturing as a steak knife. About
They're
making
so
lunches,
cute.
Halloween costumes.
Good moms make Halloween costumes. Well, you could sew. She's gonna be fine. It's just instinct, right? Oh, there you go.
She looks good. Her weight's up. Previous incisions have healed. The labs are within normal limits.
Oh, she gonna be a daddy's girl.
So it's an
huh?
uncomplicated hernia.
Finish with Chupo. Oh God, I'm sorry. That's what Callie calls a pacifier. Zola hasn't eaten because of the surgery. She's probably really hungry. You might want to try and soothe her with a pacifier. Could be. Chupo.
Wow.
Call you when I'm ready.
Meredith.
See? We'll figure it out.
He's like, damn
Are
it.
you excited? You ready to go home?
Snag some extra hydroxyurea. Wait. Forgot something. You need to take that at home along with your antibiotics. It's gonna help with the sickle cell symptoms, and the attacks will be less severe when they happen.
Thank you.
You need to make sure you take some too.
Yes, ma'am.
Promise me.
Yes, Dr. Ellie.
So sweet.
You both have to have your blood counts monitored at the clinic.
I promise. Thank you. Thank you for helping my sister. Thank you so much.
You in pain, Nebo?
No. We have to go.
Maybe we should check you out.
She'll miss the plane. It's no trouble.
Gurney!
You don't seem to be fine, sis.
How about her?
Who's smiling? Who smiles when they go
How
for a
about
run?
you two?
Happy people.
Oh my God,
What
just
about you?
come
Shouldn't,
on.
what's his name? Be off to save the world pretty soon?
He was offered a permanent position at the U.S. military hospital in Germany, and he leaves in a week.
That's great.
He asked me to go with him.
Wow.
I mean, I like him. Feel like things could be good with us. That's just crazy, right? I have too many obligations here. I have residents to teach. I have you.
You just listed me as an obligation.
That's not what I meant. I mean,
No, I get
you're
it.
not-
I'm an anchor dragging you down.
Stop. If I move, it might cause you insurance headaches. I'm just saying that we would just have to sort it out.
Okay.
What about her?
The unibrow was my thing. I'd be all over that.
You're hopeless.
You two. Oh.
17-year-old pregnant female with syncopal episode outside the ER.
Could be a splenic rupture, but it's hard to tell.
Venus, fine. Don't worry about it. You need to worry about yourself.
But why didn't you tell us you were pregnant?
I would have said I cannot fly. I had to be here for my sister. What's wrong with my baby? I see a strong heartbeat. He's very small for 32 weeks. I'm gonna need to monitor this baby. Okay, I'll meet you in surgery.
I'll get an ambulance.
BP's still dropping. No time for CT.
Call up and get an OR ready.
It's based on a protocol used in aviation. Led to a huge drop in plane crash.
Because it cuts down on human error.
And I thought instead of telling you about it, I'd walk you through it. So the checklist is the first page on every patient clipboard. You can see that Mr. Aranda has been checked in for coughing up blood, has been seen by a physician, had a chest x-ray, and those results have come back. Now, we just need to get a consent for bronchoscopy to rule out cancer.
He might have cancer?
Like Grandpa had?
What are you talking
Wow.
I'm sorry, I said rule out cancer. Spot on your x-ray that we just need to take a closer look at. Just just to be sure, okay?
Dr. Hunt, bed 7 is admitted for observation, bed 5 is discharged, and I'm reporting for further instruction.
Or organized. Well, Mr. Aranda here needs to go up to bronchoscopy.
Proper protocol is to page Dr. Altman. It's right here on the checklist. Protocol. So the next step is the OR checklist.
Checklists do keep
Mr. Aranda, let's get you up to bronchoscopy.
There's a lot of bleeding here.
everybody accountable, though.
So
They
far,
do.
clean. Looks good. Just
Checklists are good. I agree with Captain.
just a little more retraction.
Whoa.
What's he doing there? Nobody move. We're going in. How did her baby get tangled up in her intestines?
What the fuck?
Baby survived a full term outside of the uterus?
Yeah, extremely rare. The fertilized egg found a place to implant where it can continue to grow.
But why didn't it show up on the ultrasound?
It's missed about 50% of the time. He's coming out. Clamps to Dr. Robbins, please. The blood in her abdomen is from her placenta ripping apart. Be prepared for torrential hemorrhage. Pressure's dropping. Damn it, clamps. We gotta stop this bleeding or we're gonna lose her. Alex, I don't hear that baby.
Come on, buddy. I heard you're starting a clinical trial.
Oh my
I'd like to see if
God.
I could get on it.
The trial has very specific
That's crazy.
criteria. The fact that you're married to one of my attendings.
How about you
The truth is,
putting your wife in the
I really
trial?
like her, and not just for her insurance. But she still
A
sees
different
me
trial,
as a patient,
you fake ass.
as an insurance sponge. I need to get my
Asking
own
people to
insurance.
pull some
Now,
shit,
in order to
and
do
then
that,
they
I
turn
need a
around
job.
and pull
In order
them.
to get a job, it would be helpful if I wasn't going into diabetic shock every 5 minutes.
Hunt. I need to break some bones.
Aren't you supposed to mend them?
Well, it's my first day back, and I left my baby for the first time since we got home. It doesn't have to be big, just a sprained ankle, hairline fracture, anything. Anytime I hear a baby cry, it makes me think of Sophia. They all sound like her. Wait, that really sounds like her. What? What are you doing here?
Let's bring your daughter to work day. I bathed her, changed her, I fed her, I napped her, we read a book.
Look at all that hair.
Hanging, jingling thing. I needed some adult contact.
Please take this baby away from me. Take her, Mark. Oh my God, this baby's crack. Crack, baby.
You shouldn't call her that.
Motorcycle crash 20 minutes out.
Yes. Okay.
Crack, baby.
I love you, but mommy's gotta go to work.
Give me the baby.
Physically lift her from my arms. Oh no! I'll be right back.
Back.
So cute.
Clean. We got all the adhesions.
How's the baby?
So are Sophia and Zola gonna be
How's she doing?
besties?
We got the bleeding under control and removed the placenta.
Gonna be just fine.
For now, she won't get the follow-up care that she needs. She and her sister run out of the sickle cell meds we gave them, then what are they gonna do?
The best they can.
What about the kid? He's probably a sickler too. He's gonna give him his vaccination.
Well, how about you, Criff?
What?
You. Go back with them. The job at Nambosi Clinic has never been filled. They're looking for someone who's single. There's a med school loan forgiveness grant attached to it. I mean, they know you. You're kind of perfect.
It's pretty far to go for a follow-up exam.
I could take care of it with one call, so you just think about it.
No. We're gonna keep him here. We're gonna keep him in Seattle. Thank you.
No, Avery. Henry Burton needs to be screened. If he meets the criteria, put him in line for phase 1.
I'm sorry. I need to step away from the trial. I appreciate the opportunity. I do.
You're a big part of getting this thing where it is. I don't know why you want to give it up.
Well, that's very nice of you to say, but I feel like I need to focus on surgery right now.
You sure about this?
Respectfully, yes. I am. Thank you, sir.
Hope that's the right decision.
Excellent work, Dr. Croft. Great. No, I didn't say anything. But maybe you should if you're so worried about it, or somebody finds out.
No one is going to.
Great.
Okay, there it is. Doesn't look like a tumor. It looks like... What is that? I'm gonna come at it from a different angle. There, that's better. I just need to get a little closer. Oh my God. Wait, is that it? Is it? Yes.
Is it what?
Should we call Dr. Altman?
No.
What is it? Y'all gonna just not tell me?
Merry Christmas. You don't have a tumor. You have a tree growing in your lung.
My husband has a what?
A tree. You could have inhaled a seedling and took root and started growing it.
We were trimming our trees a couple of months ago.
How can it grow? There's no soil.
It happens. Somehow it just adapted.
My dad doesn't have cancer.
No, but he'll need a little surgery and then he'll be fine.
Can I please see you in the hall? My dad doesn't have cancer. That's great. I never said he had cancer. You were wrong. Dr. Yang, 1 minute, please.
Wait, but you said
I'll be back.
this man has
You
a
falsified his checklist.
I streamlined it.
You never paged Dr. Altman.
This man
You
has
just
a tree
hijacked
in his
patient.
lung.
A tree, a conifer.
Did you tell Dr. Altman?
He's my patient, and I'm gonna take it out myself.
You're what?
Like a glorified lung biopsy.
Otherwise known as a thoracotomy.
One little breach in protocol won't.
So you do admit it was a breach of protocol.
You do this with me, I will put in a good word with Owen.
Why would you do that?
Because it's a tree in a man's lung.
I cannot wrap my head around that. Fucking tree in this
it
man's
looks like
lung.
medically you're a candidate. I still have some reservations. Andrew Perkins. Hope you're not here on business.
Actually, I have a lunch date with Dr. Altman.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey.
Andrew, this is my friend who I told you about.
The VHL guy with diabetes?
Henry Burton.
Sorry, I didn't mean
No, it's fine. I'm Teddy's friend, the VHL guy with diabetes.
But hopefully not for long. Henry's going to be on my clinical trial.
That's great. You didn't tell me that.
Well, I don't like to brag.
So should we get to lunch?
Awkward.
Yeah, sure. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm in. What about your reservation?
You're going against Andrew Perkins. Let's just say I have a thing for the underdog.
He's a handsome man.
He's also one of the
So are you.
world's foremost trauma counselors.
Can y'all quit fucking
So you're
talking
saying
about
he's a
plane crashes?
professional knight in shining armor.
Y'all know I don't fucking like him. Fuck, that's the second time this episode.
Thanks.
How long of a commitment would you need?
Annoying.
Okay. No, I understand. Yeah, I just wanted a few days. I will. You too.
How's she doing?
Were you just talking to the Nambosi clinic?
Yeah, I just wanted to get some more specifics.
So you're gonna go?
I don't know. I mean, I'd get to do incredible surgeries right there in the trenches. Be the boss. Can't imagine going back to just being a resident. Being chief resident, I mean, that would be a reason to stay. But, I mean, who knows? I don't get it. Where does that leave me? I'm left here with nothing. What do you think?
Damn.
Stay or go?
At this point, I really don't think it matters what I think.
What
I
are you
mean, how
doing?
long have y'all been
Getting ready
seeing
to
each
remove
other?
a tree from a guy's lung.
What if the social worker wants to ask me about the time I spent sleeping around Europe?
You were absorbing other cultures.
Literally.
Okay, and what about the fact that my mother had early onset Alzheimer's and may have passed the gene on to me?
Makes you more appreciative of the gift of life.
I put my hand on a bomb in a body. She could think that was
Suicidal? It was brave.
I told a shooter to shoot me.
Change the subject.
Chicks suck.
What's your problem?
Like you care.
I don't, but I've got 4 floors to kill and I'm on a hot streak.
Arizona offered me this job at our old clinic in Africa. I told Lucy I was thinking about it. She got all pissed and stormed off.
Well, did you ask her to come with you? Look deeply into her eyes.
No.
Well, there you
Well,
go.
obviously she's got feelings for you. You're dead
Duh.
inside. You have no feelings. You should take that job in Africa.
What about you and your feelings?
You just want me out of the running for chief resident.
Just trying to help.
What is it about guys with babies that makes women go crazy? When you're at the park and you see a guy with a pup, and normally you wouldn't even notice the guy. He's laughing and then he's tickling the puppy's little puppy belly, and then you're thinking, I wouldn't mind spending the rest of my life with that guy. What is that?
Everybody's looking at the baby and no one's looking at Mark. Except you. Oh, Kepner, the POR?
I did.
Yes, I figured out something about you. I have not had sex for like 3 days, and I think it's giving me superpowers. I am solving problems. No wonder you are so organized. You have virgin superpowers. No, seriously, thank you. I've been shut out of cardio for months. Thank you, I really needed this.
Oh my God. You're just like treating me like a friend.
Yeah, so?
I'll go in and excise the tree with minimal invasion to your lungs.
Tree.
Dr. Yang.
Join us, please.
Sorry, I needed this too.
Damn. But it's
I
probably
don't
the right thing
understand.
to
Why
do.
isn't Dr. Yang doing the surgery?
Well, she's certainly capable, but Dr. Altman is our chief of cardio.
I saw 3 doctors for this cough before I came here today. They all said the same thing. It'll go away. Then I wake up this morning and I'm coughing up blood. And then this one over here tells me it's cancer.
That is not what I said.
Then finally, I meet Dr. Yang here, and she says it's not a cough and it's not cancer, but a tree in my lung. Just like that, I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna be fine. So if she can do the surgery, I'd like to stick with her.
You were chief resident. One of your
I mean,
colleagues comes to you and says
It was
that
a
he's
little
dropping
like,
out
a
of
little
the
like,
trial. What do you say?
a little shady the way Christina.
Hunt.
What do you tell her?
The patient
Yeah, I'd
wants.
urge him to think it through carefully, but I would respect his decision.
Well, my opinion is that you have a history of quitting when things get tough because you're not used to working hard for things, because you have a fear of success. But I'm telling you, you're making a big mistake.
I hear you. I just disagree. Anything else?
You're actually considering this?
Can she perform the surgery?
Yes, she is capable.
In my defense, I was simply streamlining the process.
You went behind my back to spite me.
You obviously have axes to grind, and I'm not going to stand here while you sort it out. This patient needs surgery. He's more comfortable with Yang.
He should be suspended for insubordination.
I'll decide disciplinary actions, Dr. Altman. Take them out on Dr. Yang, not on the patient.
I mean, that.
Kevin, you'll assist. The decision has been made, and I'll make sure Dr. Hunt considers this in his evaluation for chief resident.
Let's get him prepped.
If it's a sliding hernia, she could ligate her ovary. Is she preparing to do a Goldstein test? Thinking about
Fucking.
exploring the other side?
Don't worry, okay? Everything's gonna be fine.
I wish she would stop saying that.
Saying what?
Everything's gonna be fine. She's got a hernia, spina bifida. Anything could happen. Her bowel could rupture, her BP could drop out.
She's got
What if they
everything
find
covered.
better parents for her? What if they realize that we rushed into this? Or that maybe a resident who works 80 hours a week isn't the best candidate for a mom? Stop saying everything's gonna be okay, because you don't know that.
Okay. Everything is gonna go the way it goes.
That's the facts right there.
Oh, please don't.
This is the only place she'll fall asleep. Turns out she's as bored with radiology as we are. I get out of your way.
No, you stay. Besides, I haven't really seen her up close yet. She's so much bigger than the last time I saw her.
It's like a champ. You wanna hold her?
No, it's okay.
Look at that face, you know you want.
Yeah, and I'll just wake her, and then she'll cry, and then you'll hate me. Besides, she doesn't look like she really wants to move.
Love. That's love. You two love each other. You love him. You love him, not Jackson.
I should go.
You love, Jackson is Jackson.
I am really happy for you. You seem happy.
I am. I have everything I always wanted. Almost.
I have it. If you can, get some more suction down here. Look at that.
I can't believe it lived in there.
I managed to thrive in a hostile environment. I'm gonna keep it.
No, it has to go to path and then get destroyed.
It's a Christmas tree.
It's a pathology specimen.
Protocol doesn't account for trees and people.
That's why we have protocol. So there are rules and steps that we can depend on. I know the rules seem fussy and annoying and people hate them, and the people who enforce them are fussy and annoying too, but they're there for a reason.
Fine. Take it to path.
I think you'll find
It's not gonna be you, April. I don't care how many boxes you check. You're not gonna be chief resident. 305, girl.
That's rude. Don't have to be rude.
Gave Levo platelets. So stable. It's hard to believe he spent the last 8 months sleeping on a colon.
Crazy.
So, you gonna
we
do
got
it?
the baby sleeping on a colon.
Africa?
We got the tree in the lung.
Honestly, I'm not sure. Big decision to make in a day.
Are you in love with Lucy Fields?
Lucy and I, it's new. Why?
I don't want the person that I recommend to pull on me and go running back to the girl they left behind. So just make sure you know what you're doing, or else you'll have me to answer to.
Well, if you did the same shit, it's kind of hard to be that upset about it.
Admit it. You saw how good this baby looked on me, so you had to go get one of your own.
Everything's a competition.
How'd her surgery go?
Robin said she's fine. Oh, she's feeding again.
Sophia can't wait to have a new friend. Isn't that right, Sophia? You and Zola are gonna be best friends. Isn't that right? This crap will be coming out of your mouth, too.
Well, let's hope so. We're dealing with the international adoption treaties, and the waiver we need, they just don't usually give those things out.
You're both surgeon. You make good parents. They're gonna see that.
We'd be naive to get ahead of ourselves.
You're Derek Shepard. There's a reason I've been jealous of you my whole life, and it's not your hair. You're gonna be okay.
Should be
Even
there.
Sophia knows that. Right, Sophia? Say hi to Uncle Derek. That's Zola's daddy. Yes, he is. I'm gonna go feed her.
So I see here that your mother was a surgeon. What was that like?
Being raised by a surgeon, you definitely get to be very independent. Not that I would raise Zola the way that my mother raised me. She didn't bake. She wasn't a bake sale mom, and I plan on baking all the time.
How about you tell me about Zola?
Zola had already had a shunt and spina bifida surgery, and then we realized she had this hernia. And today in her surgery, it looked like she might go into SVT.
She wants to hear about her, though,
It's like she
not
knew to
her
stop.
problem.
And her heart just slowed down all by itself, and she went into sinus. That's not what you asked me, right? You want me to talk about how cute and sweet she is, and she is very cute and sweet. And I'm not doing very well, am I?
I don't have an agenda here, Dr. Gray. I'm just trying to get a sense of who you are.
I'm a surgeon, and I'm a good surgeon, and I want to be a good mother. I don't know much about it, but I am ready to learn, and I'm a fast learner, and I will do whatever it takes to be a good mom.
You know what good moms do? They brag about their babies, and that's what I heard today. As it turns out, Zola's day didn't involve playgroup or baby gym class. It involved surgery, and you knew where she was every second. I appreciate you sharing that with me.
I hope they get her.
I was showing initiative.
That doesn't mean you get to pretend that you're an attendant.
I just didn't need an attendant. Teddy is doing a disservice to me. I had no choice but to take my learning into my own hands. So I took the initiative, treated a patient, and followed through to a successful outcome.
You're not going to be the chief resident. It's not going to be you. I'm sorry.
Is this from the chief or from Teddy?
No, it's from
I do
you.
think she says fuck it and does what
You
she
know
wants
how
to do.
important
So I
chief
think that
resident
that's
can make your career.
Managing schedule, pushing papers, working within the system.
You are screwing with my career.
And it will kill you. You're not built for this job. You fight against it until you fail. Be excellent at what you are.
Is it going to be April?
Thank you for your time.
I'm not going to Africa. I can finish my residency.
She took the
Both
job.
go Africa.
She took the job at Baylor.
You were right this morning. You are a factor. When Robin said they were looking for someone single, that's how I think of myself. I always get kicked in the teeth, so I stopped even looking. With you,
Alex, stop. You were right. Career comes first. And so I took the job. I took the job at Nambozi Clinic.
you took my job?
It's not personal. Sometimes you have to be a short.
Oh, what? I did not see that coming. I thought she took the job in fucking Texas. Oh my God.
The bitch stole it out from under me. Told her I'd stay. Callahan, Take a double whiskey. I freaking better get chief resident.
You know, the rules are there for a reason. Killed a woman when I first started here. I got fired for it because I missed a little step. One simple step. We follow the protocols, we don't skip steps. You know, you're right. I probably won't be chief resident, but the checklists work. You can't tell me they don't.
Dropping out of the chief's trial is a real bonehead move, Avery. Such a bonehead move that I started thinking maybe the chief's trial is flawed. I looked into it myself. The methodology is flawless. In fact, it's kind of the stuff that wins awards, big awards, like the Harper Avery. You dropped out of the chief's trial because you knew that if your name was on it, it would ruin the chief's chances. I respect that you don't want to succeed on your name. Don't you ever let it hold you back.
I didn't even think of that. That is a lot of fucking pressure, man. I feel for him.
Everything okay?
I wanted you
Like,
to be
it's
the
a
first to
double-edged
hear
sword.
just
Like, you
how
think
okay
you
everything
think
is.
you have like
I got my
it
little
made
job
and that
You're
things
kidding.
are going to be easier.
I told him
But
about Weber's
also,
trial.
like,
and
I
I'm
feel
getting
like
new
kind of have a
music
different
pancreas as a selling
standard.
point in a job interview before. It did the trick. I'm gonna have my own insurance in a couple of months.
Or everybody's going to
That's
question
really good
you
news.
all the time.
I'm glad you think so. I'm thinking about us and our situation and where we go from here. And I wanted to ask you,
Fuck.
I will be right there, Andrew.
lunch and dinner. Man's getting serious.
Dinner is to celebrate what we decided at lunch. I'm going to Germany with him.
No.
That's really good news too.
It is, right?
Yeah, because like I said, I'm gonna be fine. Which brings me back to the question that I wanted to ask you. May I please have a divorce?
Oh, yeah, I guess. Sure. I mean, you don't need me anymore, right?
Right?
I gotta go.
Yeah.
He has such pretty eyeballs. But no, you two
Adapt or die.
didn't even give it a chance.
As many times as we've heard it, the lesson doesn't get easier.
He hung around there all day on
I
his
fed
day
her,
off.
I changed her diaper. Prettiest poop you ever saw.
Hey, baby girl. Missed you. Yes, Mommy got to be a surgeon again today. And saved like an amputation. And a fracture.
Problem is, we're human. We want more than just to survive.
We staring at Sloan again?
Yep.
The baby. Did you see her? How did the interview go?
I'm out.
What happened?
It's a long story. It's fine. I'm okay with it. I have you. What else do I need?
Do you? Do you? Because it seems like
want love.
she's having FOMO with Marco. Just saying.
Hi, Zola. I'm Meredith. I'm hoping to be your mama.
We want success.
You know it's gonna be Mare, right? It doesn't mean that you're a bad surgeon or a bad doctor. Some people just don't fit the bill. They're better at other things. You and those kids, I mean, you're good at that. But between you and Mare, she's organized. People like her. She's natural.
People trust her.
Fuck.
Go steal your job back.
Fuck it.
I mean, go to Africa.
Fuck.
That's
He's
what you're
gonna
good
tell
at.
Christina.
Go do what you're good at.
We want to be the best that we can be.
Oh, fuck.
You can't just sit here and drink all night. So I'm going to take you home and...
Oh, okay. She got over it fast.
I was not expecting
You told me to be excellent, so I'm gonna be excellent surgeon. And I'm gonna be excellent in bed tonight.
There you go.
So we fight like hell to get those things.
All right, Crab.
Meredith messed with the Alzheimer's trial.
Anything else feels like death.
Bitch. Karev. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, why? You're gonna regret it. I don't know, but I can't be mad at him though, because she shouldn't have fucking done that. Meredith should not have done that. But oh, that's gonna get so messy. It's so conflicting. I love Karev, but like, I don't know if I would have. But like, I feel like you were in your right. Like, you probably should have. But like, I don't think you're like saying it because although he did say that he pretty much thinks it's wrong, but I don't know if his motive right now in telling him is because he felt like it was wrong. I feel like it's because he wants that fucking chief resident job. Why wouldn't you have said something earlier? Which is like, you're being a shark. Like everybody say, be a shark, be a shark, be a shark. That was pretty fucking sharky. You know? I fucking love this show, man. We have one more episode left of season 7. Things are like, the vibe is cool though. We don't have anything super crazy. We got some wholesome moments with Zola and the baby and Sophia and Mark, and Lexi is kind of wanting Mark again. I mean, we're gonna see if shit hits the fan in the next one. It could. It very well could. I love this fucking show. Let me know what y'all thought about this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.